Hey, what's going on guys? This is Kedar here. And Governor Brian Kemp has pledged second round of tax refund checks as he seeks re-election. And with that one, earlier this year, state has issued a refund checks between $250 to $500 to eligible taxpayers. Now the most important question is, where is my refund? When will I receive the Brian Kemp tax refund in Georgia? And we have actually got some information from Department of Revenue Georgia.gov regarding this Georgia tax refund. We also got some important notices regarding tax refund. We have got this latest tweet from Brian Kemp itself, and we have got some great news. And most importantly, we got the reason why these tax refunds are delayed a little bit and when should you expect this Georgia tax refunds. And we also got the Georgia's refund processing timeline as provided by Department of Revenue of Georgia, and looks like we have some great news. Also, we have got an important update from Georgia government, Georgia Tax Center. So guys, today in this video, we have got lots of details on Georgia tax refunds, when you should expect them, what is the expected schedule, when your Georgia tax refund will arrive, signed by Governor Brian Kemp. So before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel with bell notification turn on so you'll never miss any latest videos from our channel. Do check out other videos as well for latest stimulus update and tax refund related updates. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. And well, according to the latest update that we have got, Governor Brian Kemp announced on Thursday that he will seek a second round of tax rebate, and these checks are coming to the Georgia taxpayers, and this will return a state property tax break. Now the state income tax refund checks would be worth up to $250, going all the way up to $500 to all the eligible taxpayers, similar to what they were sent out earlier this year. And the average tax refund of $500 to eligible homeowners according to the government's office will be sent out, and both measures would be submitted for the next year's budget. And if Brian Kemp is re-elected, Stacey Abrams has offered a mirror proposal for the same tax refund checks, but they have opposed the property tax break in their proposal. And speaking of the tax refunds that they have issued in the Georgia previously, which has drawn from the state's budget surplus earlier this year, and that 1.6 billion measure took out $2.2 billion surplus and provided with $250 to $500 payments to eligible taxpayers in the state. And according to the recent information, in a call last month for a rebate checks, Stacey Abrams proposed repeating the structure of the post checks that were went out this year for the $500 for married couples filing jointly, and for the single filers, they have got plan for $375 with the dependents and $250 for single tax filers. And Brian Kemp's proposal also mirrors earlier structure of the $250, $375 and $500 payments according to the press handout from his office. And while Brian Kemp is following the Stacey Abrams lead in calling the tax rebates, he is still pushing an extreme and dangerous agenda that threatens Georgia families and puts Georgia economy at risk, as per the report we got from Abrams spokesperson. And Governor Brian Kemp has accused Abrams of backing his policies only because they are popular. In a response, Stacey Abrams criticized all those things before she came out and is now supporting them, as he said. And the part of this Brian Kemp's proposal would also reportedly include bringing back a property tax break that originally went away in 2009. Last time it was in place in 2008, and it saved homeowners about $200 to $300 on their property tax bills and a total cost of $428 million in the entire state. And this revived property tax initiative will save homeowners about 50 to 25% on their bill, or about $500 on average. Abrams opposed reviving property tax break, saying that it is paying off the property taxes of the mansion owners and millionaires. And basically, at the announcement of the first round of tax rebate checks, Governor Brian Kemp cited rising inflation in a latest tweet for the push to provide this refund. And according to the latest tweet we got from Brian Kemp itself, he said, "I just signed HB 1302, returning over $1 billion in the surplus funds to the Georgia taxpayers as Biden inflation runs rampant across the country. In the peach state, we are bringing this relief to the hardworking Georgians because it's your money and not government's." And governor has continued to make the inflation and other economic issues a focus in his re-election campaign against the Abrams, fearing revenue would tank amid the COVID-19 pandemic, and Georgia lawmakers cut 10% of the spending plan while developing the budgets for the 2021 fiscal year in the summer of 2020. And once it becomes clear revenue wouldn't plummet, and the state government then restored hundreds of millions of dollars back into its education budget. However, other agencies across the peach state have remained under 10% cut, in a part creating this surplus. So according to the latest information we got from Department of Revenue Georgia.gov, here you can see we got important notice on this HB 1302 tax refund, and Governor Brian Kemp has signed this HB 1302 allowing an income tax refund due to a revenue surplus. So definitely it's approved. But speaking of where is my refund, they said after submitting your return you need to allow at least 2-3 weeks processing time before checking your refund status. In order to check your refund status, you need social security number of the taxpayer and expected amount of the refund. You can check your online status for your tax refund. It doesn't even require login. Also, if you believe your refund got too much delayed, then you should call them. So you can check your status in Where's My Refund application. I'll show you in just a moment. But if the status hasn't changed in more than 6 weeks, which clearly tells you that you need to contact Department of Revenue Georgia onto their phone lines regarding your refund application. And as per the latest Georgia refund processing timeline provided by Department of Revenue, so first if you have filed by paper, or maybe you have filed online, in the step first they will process by checking the signs of fraud. So they will only pass the legitimate applications, and processing these applications will take up to 6 weeks. In the second step they will review the accuracy of the application, which will take about 7 to 9 weeks. And then in the step 3 they will do the final verification, and this will take actually 10 to 11 weeks. And finally the refund will be approved and will be prepared in the 12th week. And once about 12 week has been passed, hopefully the refund will be issued. Then finally for the paper checks, you need to allow 2 weeks or longer in order to receive your checks by mail, or if you are getting a direct deposit, then your refund will be deposited in your bank account right after that 12 weeks period. And by the way, these are the estimates generally, so you need to give it a little bit of time here and there. There it is guys, Georgia taxpayers, all the eligible taxpayers are getting about $250 to $500 tax refund, and they are expected about in 2 weeks from now. If you need to contact them regarding any sort of a details, you can give it a call onto this 877-423-6711, and you can check the status of your tax refund onto gtc.dr.ga.gov, and here you can put your following information details like social security number or ITIN, expected refund amount and the tax year, and then you can able to check your status of your tax refund. And with that being said, all the eligible Georgia taxpayers are expected to receive their tax refund very soon. I hope you found this video very helpful, so make sure to hit that like button guys, that helps us a lot. And do check out our channel for all the latest updates. Make sure to subscribe to our channel with bell notification turn on so you will never miss our latest videos. And with that being said, this is Kedar from How To Guys signing out.